Hello, I'm Suzie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are the founders of the global award-winning Showband
Aston Band.
We are a husband and wife team, and we thought it might be nice for you guys to get to know us a little better.
We hope you enjoy.
We're back.
We're live.
We're like, you've got his catchphrase now, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've claimed it back.
I got something happening in this podcast. You know, gotta have my place.
You've got it all happening, mate.
Yes.
So, episode
4 of season 1. We're back. Sorry we've been away. We've had a little, taken a little break. Not a break per se.
Not really a break.
No, just very, very busy. We haven't even been in the studio enough, have we, to be able to...
Well, we could have been, but we decided to add some more chaos to the pile, and we saw a little gap where we could sneak a holiday, so we snuck a holiday as well.
Yeah, which was
so
awesome.
We did 8 flights in about 8 days, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, but here we are.
Yes.
Feeling invigorated. Energised.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. All good.
But here we are.
So we've been... We mentioned last time on the podcast that we had a couple of international events. So we flew out to Ibiza.
Oh, we're in. We're going straight in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Flew to Ibiza. That was just after the last podcast. We, flew to Ibiza to do a pretty incredibly hot event, which was...
Was that because of the samba dancers?
Yeah, it was...
There was a whole lot of butt cheeks in our changing room, wasn't there?
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
I didn't know what you were talking about then. Yeah, but
what do you think I was talking about?
I didn't have a clue. I was just trying to run with it. That's just fake it till you make it. But yeah, I didn't notice actually.
Yeah,
do you want to explain?
The boys definitely didn't notice, did you?
So there were samba dancers.
They were hot.
And they were,
Ryan obviously didn't notice.
Not
but,
my type, really.
But yeah, so our beautiful bride, was actually Brazilian. And so they had a Brazilian band, didn't they? They had Brazilian dancers, which are super spicy and hot. And we had a lady, what do you call those ladies in the pool? I was going to say in the pond. They're toads. In a ball in the water. What was the official name for that?
Well,
they were like in the ball in the water doing all. Not they weren't doing doggy paddle like that. They were doing like glamorous stuff. Google it.
You go on.
I'll carry on. And we had pink flowers everywhere. There was a pink carpet instead of red. It was very, very cool, quirky Ibiza vibes, wasn't it? Have you found out what it is yet? This is Zorb or something like that.
Zorb. Let's go with that.
It
just says Zorb. It is.
Zorb.
It is.
Yeah,
well
it is
done.
Zorb.
Yeah.
But that's not what the girls are called. Zorb girls. Are they? No,
I did
they're
not
more
see the
glamorous than
Zorb.
that.
Was I in the same gig?
It's not like you, man. But it was amazing. And there was a bird cage. Wasn't there, right?
Guess who ended up in the bird cage?
Sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't resist it. I saw an opportunity and I seized it.
Yeah.
And the bride joined me in the bird cage, and we just absolutely had our rock star moment there together in the bird cage in Ibiza. It was just everything it should have been.
We should talk about that venue. It was
Parco Ibiza.
Yeah, so it was obviously Ibiza. It's got that lovely vibe.
It's got that boho cool vibe, isn't it?
This was a glamping site, basically, but not glamping like you would expect in.
Well, glamping
the
is glam.
Yeah,
but they had like beautiful chalets, and it's a new venue actually, and the couple actually semi-own it. So it was just the perfect location. It just felt just Ibiza, didn't it? It was just so cool. Just so cool. And those boho, relaxed, beautiful, quirky vibes. It was just awesome. Yeah, awesome. And very hot, not just the samba dancers. It was scorcho.
Yeah, it was insanely hot. And because of the glamping aspect, there was zero air conditioning.
No aircon.
Anywhere on site. And we all know that I'm not built for that, for that weather.
We didn't take your bucket hat this time though, did we? I packed a cap instead because I thought I can't see that ever again. So yeah, it was like incredibly hot. Was there some sort of heat wave going on? There's heat waves going on everywhere at the moment, isn't there?
At the moment, yes.
But it was very, very hot. And even the what are they called, the groomsmen?
The groomsmen, yeah, they were struggling. I think they had like 3-piece waistcoats, suit jackets,
I thought we were
the
going
full
to say
hit.
3-piece suite there.
No.
Coming in the couch. Three-piece suits. And yeah, it was just, they couldn't wait to undress. There was more nakedness in our dressing room, actually, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a lot.
What a vibe. And actually, I don't know if we spoke about this. Did you notice that when we were doing our party set, they were giving out light up bunny ears and accessories?
I did not.
I just love an accessory.
Well, I didn't
there was like
get one.
sparklers. There was like light up bunny. It was just adding to that cool Ibiza fun. That's worth bearing in mind, actually, when you're organising a party. What else can you add? Birdcage, Zorb ball, lovely butt dancers,
bunny rabbit ears.
Ears. Yeah, so yeah, it wouldn't have been my first thought, but it just was brilliant in the moment.
It was just vibey.
Cool.
Yeah.
We loved every second. And another moment that I loved actually was we did our dinner set, and the space was quite strange, wasn't it? There was a swimming pool in between us and the dinner guests, so we ended up perching ourselves on the edge of the pool, which looked. Well, I thought it looked incredible.
No, I did.
Bigging ourselves up again.
I think there's some footage to prove it.
It looked great, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it was
a recipe for disaster.
not the most comfortable situation when the platform was,
and if anyone's going to fall in,
yeah, this guy. Were you tempted to push me?
No.
I felt like you were. You can't be trusted. But we had these gorgeous new ruffle silver dresses on, really high heels. The perch was tiny, wasn't it? The ledge. I'm talking birdcage vibes here still, right?
Okay, yeah.
I've got birdcage in my head. The ledge was small. And yeah, there was a couple of moments where I either thought I was going to fall backwards or in the pool, and I was aiming for backwards rather than... Neither would have been pretty, in fairness. And actually, they all did get in the pool at the end of the night. Remember that? That was brilliant.
I mean, it was always going to happen. It was just a matter of when, but yeah.
I've done that a few times though, have you?
Yeah.
Where you've had a drink or two.
What?
Yes, you have.
Oh,
Beirut.
I have, yeah, Beirut. Yes.
Remember that one? And Bali. You didn't
Worst
do Bali,
idea
did
ever.
you?
No,
Had a couple of cocktails. Think, come on, let's get in the pool. It's horrendous.
It's never a good idea.
It is the worst thing you could possibly do, but it always feels like a good idea at the time. Don't do it, kids. They had a ball though, didn't they, those guys?
Yeah, but there was a lot of wedding guests squelching away from the event at the end.
It's epic. What great memories. I just kept looking around that day and thinking, these people are going to go home from this wedding and just remember it forever. It was just so nice. And then after that, we hopped back to the hotel, didn't we? Had a few hours sleep, which was more sleep than I was anticipating, actually.
I mean, it was 3 hours. I don't know.
Yeah, but that is probably still more than I was anticipating. All of these things, we do these crazy things. We have to. It's our job. And before you do them, I do have a little panic, thinking, are we going to die because we don't sleep?
It's never as bad.
But it's never as bad. And you get through it and you're like, oh, I'm not even tired.
Yeah.
We're pros. But we headed then to Madrid to a very special wedding, and we spoke last week, I think, about NDAs, didn't we?
But I
wasn't
think
last week, we missed a week, but you know what I mean.
It's out there now, so we can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
And when you say out there, where does it say?
Hola magazine.
Which is Hello magazine.
In Spanish.
For those that don't speak Spanish.
So, it's they had an exclusive magazine deal, and when I'm talking exclusive,
so epic.
We're not talking about a one-page spread here. We're talking about a 50-page
just the 50
special edition dedicated completely to this wedding, a wedding that Tatler are calling the most anticipated.
Come on, get it right. Come on, start again. What are they saying?
Tatler are calling the most anticipated Spanish society wedding of the year. You can see why that was hard to say.
I couldn't have.
Yeah, see? Go on, try.
Nope.
So, so Tamara, our beautiful bride, and Inigo, her very charismatic husband, and we can come into that in a minute,
that guy was a dude.
He was a dude.
I have to say, I admired him from afar. He had his...
Got it going on.
Yeah. He's a dude.
But our beautiful bride, and she really was beautiful, radiant, wasn't she?
She looked
Gorgeous.
stunning. It was a couple of, I think she had a couple of dress changes. Dress
Costume
changes.
changes. She's not in the band.
she
Although they were on stage with us a lot. So it was pretty epic scenes.
Absolutely stunning.
So Tamara...
We should say who she is.
Yeah, Tamara is a very famous Spanish figure. Her brother is Enrique Iglesias. Her stepdad is Julio Iglesias. And she's been dubbed the Kim Kardashian of Spain. So kind of a big deal, but super down to earth, super gorgeous. And the party was just off the scale, wasn't it? It was amazing.
Yes.
They had it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the event was at their, I believe it's
family
their family
home,
home which, I mean, it literally is a castle.
It was a castle.
It was a castle.
No messing. But I think Tamara is Spanish aristocracy, actually. So that's why they do have a castle. So no messing there. But what a lovely couple, though. So down to earth and so much fun.
I'd love my own turret.
Well, we do all right, don't we? We've got quite a nice house. It's not a castle, but it's our castle, Ryan.
Yeah.
What I loved about that wedding was we were allowed to get creative because there were so many different moments and so much was at stake, having a 50-page exclusive, which actually sold out the day it was released, didn't it?
Yeah,
it sold out everywhere.
We tried to get it. One of the girls was already, I think two of the girls were in Spain that day it came out, and neither could get it. It was sold out.
It was sold
everywhere.
out across Spain, and that's how big a deal it was. Who were the band? Aston. So... yeah, the 50-page spread. I've lost my train of thought now because it was like bigging ourselves up too much again. Sold out across. And then they had another edition, actually. That wasn't it. They had the Fiesta. I'm getting very good at Spanish now. Fiesta, which is party in Spanish, edition the week later, where you can find us and all the shenanigans. But yeah, my what I was saying was it was such a big deal, this 50-page exclusive. That is a real good exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there were so many moments, and we provided the entire entertainment for the guys. So we did the cocktail reception, the dinner, music, and the party. And I was given a brief, and then we came up with this gorgeous concept, and it was a new concept actually for us. That cocktail moment. We always do the cocktail drinks, receptions, whatever you want to call it, but this was a new thing that we'd done, and wasn't it epic?
It was so good. I mean, yeah, I'm not always very forthcoming with my compliments, but honestly, I was blown away by. Well, it's just a given, isn't it, that we're always going to deliver something.
We're sick
brilliant.
of each other.
Yeah. But everyone was incredible. Chris played a blinded trumpet.
So we had 3 female singers and our trumpet player, because we were doing. They had a 1920s vision, so we did some kind of cool jazz songs, but a modern twist. Yeah, it was just beautiful. I won't give the game away. We'll have it as a little surprise for people, but it was beautiful, and it was so nice to get to hear the girls sing in a different genre, and for me to sing a different genre, and our trumpet player absolutely nailed it. It just added so much sparkle to that moment there. I loved that. I really loved it.
I felt that I did feel nervous for that whole event, just because there were so many bits.
Yeah,
there were so many people.
But isn't that nice? It's nice.
I mean, and completing it, and it just being like it did feel like.
But that is, though, being able to be creative like that is one of the things I love more than anything. I think it keeps it fresh and keeps us passionate about it. So I'm so grateful that those guys trusted us 100% to come up with these perfect moments for them, and it was perfect, wasn't it? And our violinist during dinner was just beautiful. His guest entered the dinner space, and that was just that's a breathtaking moment, I would say. Awesome. And then we sang some songs for dinner, and it got crazy, and then we Inigo had organised a surprise drone show, which was out of this world. I mean, I haven't seen many of those.
I couldn't see it from where I was. I was like so far back on the stage in situ, ready to play, and it was just around the...
There's a video online. I'll show you that. We
Okay,
can
okay,
we can actually put all of these links in the.
I'll link it in the show notes, love.
in
Don't
the
worry
show
about that.
notes. That's what it's called. I don't ever know what the lingo is for this podcast malarkey.
Leave it to me. That's what I'm here for,
Okay,
love.
good. Pop it in the show notes for you guys, and you can have access to the magazine as well. But you have to subscribe and translate it into English. If you're not Spanish, obviously. But we'll put all of those links in there for you as well. So yeah, that was a pretty epic weekend, wasn't it? It was magnificent, and I'm proud of us, and I'm grateful that we were trusted with such a high profile event, and it all went brilliantly. But yeah, the nerves are good. I like feeling a bit nervous.
I think it's just sometimes...
Because we want it to be perfect.
Yeah. But I think we're so seasoned. I think nerves is a kind of a rare thing.
Yeah.
But
I
that was
often
a
get a bit
massive
nervous, actually. You don't
event.
really, do you?
No, hardly ever. But that one was just because it was just so much. I felt like there was a lot at stake, I suppose. Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Don't want to get bad press.
Yeah. Hola.
No, it was amazing. It was a cracking event, and yeah, I'll share the links. Oh my God, the dog's there again. I forgot all about him. Just seen a little tail move. The podcast has he ever not been here?
No, he's
like
here
every time, isn't he?
Actually, I lost my train of thought because I think he said I'm in a bad dream. I'm making noises. I was thinking, people don't think that's me.
It could be you though, couldn't it?
Yep.
You don't actually. I don't think you have any bad thoughts ever, do you? Not even dreams.
Do I have any thoughts? It's just like a...
That's the big question, guys. Talking of questions, we did have a few questions, didn't we?
Where's my phone? Shall I? Yeah, we've got a question section.
Here we go.
I'll add a little
jingle. Go on then.
Come on then.
Come on,
Should we
speed
go for
it up. Speed
Okay,
it out.
here we go. Shall I say who it's from?
Go on then.
Mark from Bournemouth. He asks,
Oh.
your costumes are amazing. It says shamazing, but I'm not going to say that out loud.
No.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Oh.
And how do you decide what to choose for any given event?
Ooh. Is that a two-pronger?
It's a two-parter. Says
Okay, so inspiration-wise...
Beyonce.
Yeah. I mean, her costumes, I'm sure we can all agree, are just out of this world, aren't they? They are epic. And I posted one in the stories the other day. Is this where you've got that Beyonce thing?
Yeah,
from?
just because, yeah.
Were you sweating? Did you think I was going to get some more cozies?
I don't mind it. I don't mind.
You love me buying costumes, don't you? You've heard it here, guys.
We
so
do.
now
We do.
he can't get
I mean, we
annoyed
love a
with me.
sequin, do we? But I think that was like mirrored. Was
Mirrored,
it?
yeah.
And you keep harping on about a mirror. I'm just thinking the weight. That's all I'm thinking. Practicalities.
Yeah, excess luggage.
Excess luggage costs.
Because we are an international sensation, aren't we? Hey?
Anyway.
Yeah, no, mirror suit's good. But then you'd be able to catch yourself doing your little thing that I love. Should we?
My hand claps.
You got any...
I should have brought some.
So Ryan does this thing on the gigs. I
don't think this is going to translate to a podcast.
Well, you have to watch it. If you're listening, watch it. He does this thing. He holds, when we're clapping hands on stage, all going for it, he holds the sticks in his thumbs and he ends up like doing a lobster claw clap. And when I see him, I'm just like, oh no. Do it. Go on. Show us the lobster.
Not.
Show us the lobster. Come on, Ryan.
I'll go into it. Let's move.
Please. Oh, this
Get
is
back
a bad
to the
sport.
question.
Anyway, the mirrored suit, so then you can see yourself doing that. So yeah, Beyonce, Beyonce, obviously, Dua Lipa. Some of her outfits lately have been sensational.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to see her, weren't we, on her last tour?
Yeah, and she was amazing. That sequin catsuit. I can't pull off a catsuit. We did try once, didn't we? And I've got an abnormally long body, and it just does not work.
Legs.
Oh, I thought that was a different. So why does it always go down this road? Okay, so let's move on from that. I love extra costumes. I want to be entering the room or entering the stage, and people go, "Oh, what's this?" Like, I don't want us to look like guests. I don't want it to look normal. I want it to look extra. So inspiration comes from Coachella Festival and Burning Man and all of these things where people are allowed to let loose, not get loose. They do get loose as well, don't they, in fairness. So just I want it to, and I guess from that theatrical background as well, just more is more. And that's not to say I want to go too over the top. I think I've reined it in over the years. You know, things have developed organically.
Yeah.
I love that phrase. And, you know, we can tone it down when we need to, and it can be more elegant and stripped back, which we tend to do for the dinner sets, don't we?
Of course,
It's more elegant and chill for that. But then when it gets to the party section, I want it to be extra and wild and fun and out there, and because it definitely 100% adds to the show and adds to the impact of the performance, because it's a feast for the eyes. So, and what was the other part of the question? I'm rambling.
That was it.
Inspiration
who
and who
decides?
me,
So, obviously.
Oh yeah, the big guy. Well, who decides?
Fashionista.
Sometimes the client, more often than not, has a vision for their day or a colour scheme or something. So if at the very least they let me know what colours they've got going on for the day and whether they want it to be, you know, the in-your-face sparkles or the subtle blacks, then that's really helpful. We can go much deeper than that as well and style the whole thing from start to finish. And that's my mood boards come out, which you love.
She does love a mood board.
So yeah, it's down to the client really. I can take it all on board and just, you can let me get on with it. But a little bit of input is great because we want to personalise every event and want it to be unique and want it to be about the couple and their vision. So
Nice.
does that answer it?
Yeah, it does.
Bit rambly, but you know what I mean.
I've got another question.
Go on.
Should we move on from that?
Shoot.
Danny says, who's your favourite band member?
Which Danny is it? Danny 1 or Danny 2?
Oh, who knows? Just
Actually,
says
Danny 2 said he wants to be called Danny 3 now because it's his lucky number. So Danny, was it? I know who it was. Danny 3. Danny Aaron.
Bit of a loaded question, though.
Well, I couldn't possibly choose a favourite band member. You know, him. Ryan.
You couldn't possibly.
Ryan is my favourite band member.
Your husband.
Yeah. If it wasn't for those crab claws, the old lobster.
Oh
then,
my God, I can't believe you're going to say I can't choose.
I know, I can't
Of
choose.
course you can choose.
All right, Ryan, guys. Ryan is my very, very best friend, favourite band member.
Oh my God.
Aren't you? Hey?
Domestic incoming.
We had another question about that actually.
What?
About my phone's over there with the timer on, so I can't grab it. It was about how do we find working together and being lovers, a couple, sporadically, twice. So I guess you are my favourite band member.
Oh, thanks,
of sorts.
mate. Yeah.
You're my favourite drummer
In the band.
So you've got that at least.
So what was the question?
How do we find working together and being married?
Well, I wish there was, like a bit of scandal around it, but really, I think we do pretty well.
Because you're so in love with me.
The really boring answer is, I think we fill in each other's blanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back to that thing, or opposites. And
the opposite ends of the spectrum,
Yeah.
personality-wise, like very chilled and let's not call me mental again. Let's not.
No. I just think, we work together. We've both got our strengths.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of weaknesses, apparently.
Yep. No, we are. It's a great team. And I was speaking to someone about this the other day. You know, even being able to do this podcast, we can do it because you've got all the tech skills in the bag. You're great at editing and all of that production kind of thing. What am I good at?
Well, you kind of lead the dance.
Oh, yeah. You're the dance. But yeah, we are a good team. We do bounce off it. We make each other laugh. I think that's quite important. We also kill each other at times. No, I kill you. You don't ever kill me. You're always very chilled. It takes a lot for you to get annoyed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thankfully. So that's how it works, guys.
And we wouldn't have been doing it this long. I mean,
No.
I don't mean being
We're
married.
lucky that we have each other.
Yeah,
And that's
I think so.
why it's
I think it's definitely a strength, I think.
Are you going to hear that absolutely torrential rain on the poddy?
Doesn't matter. Adds
Gone
to
from
the
the-
atmosphere.
Yeah. Romantic.
Yeah.
As we're talking about
Hey.
partnerships. Go on.
Guess what?
What?
We got to wrap it up.
You are?
Already. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, God. Well, can we talk about your little exciting thing that you did?
Yes, actually, yeah. I did
Go
want
on.
to speak about this. I did a gig on the weekend with the all-powerful Imelda May.
Yeah.
We did a homecoming gig for Imelda in Dublin, the centre of Dublin.
It
outdoor.
looked
It was
insane. Is there footage of that? Because we can put that in the links
Maybe,
as well.
yeah, no,
'Cause that
there's a
looked
reel somewhere. I'll
huge.
put it on. And it was a really special night. She had lots of guests, but one of the guests, and this was a treat, and we have worked together before, was the legend that is Ronnie Wood
Ronnie Wood.
from the Rolling Stones.
That's pretty. That's
Yeah.
rock and roll
It
royalty
was so,
right there, isn't it?
Man, I mean, I think does that mean I think I'm a Rolling Stone now? Am
You're
I?
Rolling Stone, yeah. And
by
rock and roll
association. But
royalty.
we went out for dinner, and I got to like sit opposite him. It was like Ronnie Wood.
You're crushing.
I was a bit, yeah. It's
No,
Ronnie.
it's really cool.
Yeah, it was
really
insane.
cool.
And I was like,
What's he like? Is he lovely?
He's so sound.
Is he rock and roll?
He's larger than life. He's such a massive presence in the room. And, I was just asking him about, I said, are you going out on tour this year? Got anything planned? He's like, oh yeah, we've got a new album coming out. And, but all the while he was speaking, I was just like, he's talking about the Rolling Stones. So
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, we may do a couple of gigs later on in the
Kind of a big
year.
deal, yeah.
It's just the Rolling Stones. It just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And obviously, since poor old Charlie Watts passed away, the legend, they had new drummer, so I got to talk with him about.
You could have got
his
in
new-
there, right?
He's got like the best drummer already now since,
Yeah,
and
but
the perfect.
Does he have lobster claws?
No, so
So-
if I'd pulled those out with my knife
If you'd
and
have just
fork,
sat there like,
but
Ronnie.
yeah, it was so
Oh,
amazing.
Got my mic
Again.
again.
So yeah,
That's
Ronnie
that's
Wood.
pretty epic.
It was
Yeah, there
amazing.
we go. We've had
yeah.
some nice stuff to talk about on this poddy, haven't we?
Yeah, that seems to have flown. In fairness,
Yeah.
we've got a
Rambling
minute
on.
to go until the
we'll
alarm
try and
goes
do another
off.
one soon.
Yes,
And fill you in on more shenanigans.
I'll probably give Ronnie Wood a little call.
Give him,
See if we can
see
get
if
him
he wants
on.
to get on the poddy.
Yeah, I'll
Get
give a
Ronnie
little-
on. Ron. So could do. Anyway, as ever, any more questions? I like those questions actually.
Yeah,
They were great, weren't they?
it's good. Yeah.
Any questions that you have, fire them into us and we will answer them on the next podcast. It can be about anything. Just fire away. And then drop us a DM if you've, I've said that, haven't I? If you've got any questions. I'm normally good at this outro, but that's been, you take it away, right? Go on.
Oh,
Ask us any questions you have.
like,
Thank
subscribe, follow us on Instagram, aston.band, all
Oh
the
my
usual
God.
good stuff. And we'll
We're off
be,
to see the Barbie movie. And I've Ryan a pink shirt because our daughter's made us wear pink. So
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys
See you next
soon.
week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.